Hey everyone, so as you have probably seen on my channel, I've been doing some doTerra oil videos. So I thought I would do this one on kind of like the doTerra accessories, miscellaneous items, add-on things like that that aren't just, the oils. So I thought I'd do kind of what I have so far and what I like to use and show them to you guys. I think they are all things that are worth spending the money on and are worth really the investment. Side note, if you guys see me in the same outfit, it is because I tend to film a lot of videos on the same day. And honestly, I'm just way too lazy to put on another outfit between each video, so not gonna lie. So that's why I'm not wearing the same outfit for like a month. I'm just doing a lot of videos in one day. So these are kind of right here, all of the doTerra extras, add-ons, additional items that I personally like and use, if not daily, at least weekly. So let's get into it. So first of all, a diffuser. This is one that I got when I originally signed up with doTerra. It does have a plug that goes in the back, but I just grabbed this so it would be less bulky. I love this. They do have 4 or 5 diffusers. I know they just had a new one somewhat recently come out, which is really awesome looking. But this is the base borderline. This is going to do it for you. I would eventually like to get 2 of these. I'd like to keep one in my living room and then keep one in my bedroom. But honestly, I can just carry it back and forth at night. It's not a big deal. But, this is just the original doTerra diffuser. This comes off. You fill it with water up to this red dot right here. And then you put in whatever oils you want. You can do blends. You can do the single oils. You can make your own blends. Whatever you want. Normally 1 or 2 drops does it. And so that's how that works. And then it has 2 buttons. This one can, you click it however many times you want for the hours it will run for. So it can run for either 1 hour, 2 hours, or 4 hours. And then it also has a little night light that you can either turn on or off, which is nice. I like to use it when I'm sleeping at night. It's just a very, very low, not bright light. It's a really calming light. And then the mist comes out from here. Now this does not get the oils warm. One thing with doTerra is there are thousands of diffusers out there. You can go to Walmart or CVS, you can go anywhere and buy a diffuser, but you do want to make sure that it's not going to warm your oils. You want to make sure that it is, I believe it's the rocking motion that creates the mist. So the oils are not being warmed, it's just growing into a vapor that goes into the air. So that's one thing if you're looking for a diffuser. I would recommend getting a doTerra one just so you know that it's exactly the right one for your oils and it's going to give you the best result. But you can definitely do some research and find some ones elsewhere, and if it works for you, that's awesome. But I do recommend doTerra oil diffusers. I love them myself, so I use this a lot, especially when I'm sick. I use it with the Breathe. Whenever I have guests over, I like to put like peppermint or lavender in it just to kind of freshen up the house. I love this little thing. It's amazing. So that's probably one of my favorite things from doTerra. Let's see, probably, I really love all these things. I'm trying to say like which ones are my favorite, but this one, once you start getting into oils, I will bet money on that you'll be buying one of these. This one is doTerra brand. They have ones that just are blank. They have them in different colors. They have some ones that are a little bit larger. They have ones that hold different size rollers. This is just the one that most people I see that use doTerra have, and this is the purple one. Mine is so filthy because I use it all the time. It has a keychain, zips around, and then it comes with 8 of these little amber vials. Now this probably does not look like a lot of oil at all, but trust me, this will probably last me 6 months and I use these all the time. So 1 drop, again, this is quantity over quality with doTerra, so 1 drop will do ya. So it comes with 8 of these, and then I don't think mine came with the stickers, but I bought the stickers for I think 50 cents or 99 cents on eBay. Totally 100% worth it. I use the stickers both on my full-size bottles, I use them on my blends, and I use them on these. Just because when you have 8 in here, it's kind of annoying to open each one and be like, wait a minute, is this lavender? Where's the digestin? Which one's the lemon? For 99 cents, trust me. And I think, like I said, I got my stickers off eBay. They're the doTerra brand ones. They're like 99 cents, $1, 50 cents. It's well worth the investment of $1. So I keep lavender, On Guard, digestin, deep blue, peppermint, wild orange, and lemon in here. I used to have a Breathe one, but I gave it to my parents when they were having a cold. But it houses them all very nicely and neatly, and they're very secure in here. I have had this in my purse probably for about a year. I've never had a broken bottle. I've never nothing's ever happened other than this does get kind of dirty. So if I was to do it again, I probably would get a black one just so it hides the dirt. But this is really nice. This is great for on the go because I use my oils throughout the day when I'm at work, when I'm on the run. So it's nice to carry this instead of carrying 8 of these. It's either carry 8 of these, which I can't even pick up 8 full-size bottles, or it's carry 8 in this. And I think I got this pouch for less than $10, and that did include the amber bottles too. Excuse me. And if you type this in on eBay, I know I've seen a lot of really cute ones on eBay and Etsy where they hand make them and they use really cute fabrics. I've seen leather ones, I've seen suede ones, I've seen cotton fabric with patterns on them, so you can really have fun. You don't have to get the doTerra brand one. But I do recommend this. It's also really great for travel. If you're going someplace for a few days, a few weeks, it's really nice to carry this instead of carrying the bottles, especially if you're flying, if it's a long car ride, because then you don't have to worry about, if my bottle breaks, what if it clinks against the other one and it chips or it breaks. It's just nice because you have them all right here. And honestly, this has replaced, it's replaced my Pepto-Bismol, it's replaced my Tylenol, it's replaced pain medicine. So it's nice just to have it in this little compact thing. So I 100% recommend getting one of those. Let me see. This is something that is a little bit newer, released, I want to say a few months ago at the most. This is the doTerra Breathe Vapor Stick. Now, let me see, where is my Breathe Oil? This is something that I have used a lot this winter. I had a really, really bad case of bronchitis. It was around midnight and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. So my friend had to rush me to the emergency room. So I'm like slathering this stuff on me. And I had a really bad case of bronchitis. I had to get an inhaler and all this stuff. And so I bought this because it's just, I like using it directly on my chest, and the oils are awesome too. Honestly, they're both nice. This one's just a little bit more convenient for me, but it's just a roll stick, and there's quite, I'm not keep rolling it, but there's a lot of product in here, and oh, this is so nice. If you guys ever grew up using Vicks, this is Vicks times 1,000, so this really helps. And then also when I had bronchitis throughout the night, I'd have difficulty breathing, so I would use a little bit of Breathe in my diffuser, and it really helped. And then throughout the day, I would use this. Of course, I still had to use my inhaler at times, but this helped a lot and made it a lot better. So that is one thing I really recommend if you guys have asthma, if you guys have breathing problems, if you get congested with allergies, or if you get congested when you get sick. Funny story on how I became hooked on Breathe was I had a cold, and I was like, well, I have some of this Breathe oil that I have in my kit. I haven't used it yet. Let's try it and see. And for the first time in my life, I slept throughout the night without not being able to breathe, because whenever I get a cold, the first thing that stuffs up is my nose. So then I have to breathe through my mouth, and then my throat and mouth are sore and dry, and it just makes it worse, and then my nose is clogged up more. So I used the Breathe oil, like 2 drops of it in my diffuser, and I put it on my nightstand, and it was the first time ever in my life that I slept through the night without waking up with having to breathe through my mouth, or just waking up because I couldn't breathe at all. So really nice oil right there. Let me see, and then this is something that I would say is a must buy. It is a little bit pricey. I think this was $30-ish, but it's a really good investment. This is the doTerra Modern Essentials, a contemporary guide to the therapeutic use of essential oils. This is like the doTerra Bible. It goes through, it talks about each oil. It shows what it looks like as the flower. It talks about how to use it. It talks about how to use it aromatically, orally, on the skin. It talks about what it smells like, the research that's behind it. This is cool because it shows a personal usage. It shows which ones, because some of them, a lot of them you can ingest, some of them you don't really need to ingest. So it talks about which ones are good for that. It talks about, it gives little symbols of what each thing means. And then this is the best part of it. This is, if there's nothing else in this part, from here to here is the part that I use the most. This is whatever problem you are having, go to this and it will tell you what oil or oils or oil blends to use that will help it. And then almost every issue has multiple oils that will help, but it starts with the ones that are most effective for most people, and then it works its way down. So I'll open a random page. Calming. There's so many I can't pick. So it says the best oils are lavender, focus blend, ylang ylang, Melissa, Calming Blend, Cedarwood, Invigorating Blend, Myrrh, and Juniper Berry. And the first that works the best for most people is lavender, and then, but Juniper Berry still might work for some people, but it's not going to work as well as lavender will. So it gives you a bunch of different options. It goes over different kinds of calming, like if you're agitated, if you're angry, if you're hyperactivity, if you need something to really calm you down and sedate you. And then it talks about how to use it. It talks about if you need to dilute it and how to dilute it. It talks about the best places to use it. And then it also goes into a little bit more like additional research, which I don't really look at, but it's cool if you're into knowing even more about it. Let's open another one. They have pelvic pain syndrome, if you're having pain in your pelvis. Parkinson's disease, which is a really, really very difficult disease. My grandpa had something that was very similar to it, so it was really difficult for him. Just opening random pages. Stretch marks. They have things that will help you with your stretch marks. They have, let's see what else they have. Wounds, if you cut yourself. Clove is good for it. Melaleuca is good for it. Lavender, lemongrass. So this is just, they even have whiplash in here. They probably say, I'm guessing deep blue is good for whiplash. But this is amazing. I started off without this book. I started off buying lavender, as I said in my kind of intro to doTerra, and then I bought the kit, and I was so overwhelmed because there's so many things, and for the longest time I would just kind of Google it, but the only thing with that is it's difficult because you find so many different blogs, but I mean, it's awesome because you find a lot of information, but it's still overwhelming because there are thousands of blogs out there about, not just doTerra, but about essential oils and things, so it can get really overwhelming really fast, but having it in one book that doTerra puts out, it's one spot, it's really nice. If you guys can't afford it, definitely go on the doTerra website. There's a ton of information on there. Look at other YouTube videos, but I tried for the longest time not to buy it, but with how much I use it, it really comes in handy, and it just helps me out a lot. And it helps me better use my oils, because I might be like, wow, I never knew that lavender was good for burns. I always just thought it was good for, for like stress and headaches, but so it really helps. In a way, it sounds cheesy, but it kind of helps your money work better for you with the oils that you have purchased. So this is really good. Like, I think this is the newest version. Go on eBay and look up, because they do have older versions. They're like the same thing. I actually like the version before this one a little bit better. I like the layout of it better. But like, go on eBay or Amazon. You might be able to find it a little bit cheaper, which would, even if it's one that's like 3 or 4 years old, it's basically the same information. Oils don't really change. The only thing that changes is if they introduce new oils, but it's totally worth it to get any version you can of this book. It's just, it's a really big helper. Let's see, I've got 2 more things left. This is actually something I have not tried yet, but they were so dirt cheap, I couldn't resist buying them last time I placed an order. And these are the Veggie Caps by doTerra. These are vegetarian, and if you guys are vegan or vegetarian, you know how hard it is to find capsules that are vegetarian, because most of them contain gelatin. So these are just empty vegetarian vegan capsules. There's 160 in here. I think I paid $4 or $5 for it. And the main reason that I got this, let me show you what they look like. They're clear, so you probably can't really see them. But all you do is you just, they're really easy to open, and you just put a couple drops of oil in here. The main reason I got these was for, let's see, where's my digestion, if I even have it up here, was for, wait a second, nope, that's not it. Here we go. The digestin. I normally use this on my stomach just directly topically, and I love it that way, but I kind of wanted to try it just to see how it would work in a capsule, and like I said, for $4 or $5 for 160 of them. But I haven't tried it, so I can't speak of them yet, but they're just capsules. I mean, I don't think they can really be that bad. But I just wanted to see how different it reacted if I used it internally as opposed to topically, so that's why I got that. And then another thing, these are not from doTerra. I got these on either eBay or, I think it was eBay. I say eBay or Amazon, but these are just little 5 milliliter amber roller balls. Let me get these out. Sorry, I know this video is getting really long, but these are just little amber bottles, and they have the little roller ball, the little plastic thing. You insert it, you put the cap on, you're good to go. I wanted to get these because I want to start making, that's not a bottle, I wanted to get these because I want to start making my own blends. One that I made that I really like was lemon, peppermint, and I think wild orange. And it's just a very invigorating, just kind of gets in a better mood, and I really like those three together because they work really well together. So I just kind of got to play around with my own blends. This is not something you need right away, trust me. You'll be way too overwhelmed if you try to start making your own blends. I just started and it's a little bit overwhelming, but it's a lot of fun. And also I got it because Digestin, this is just a bottle which has a little dot that it drops out of, and I put this topically on my stomach, and what I do is I actually just kind of go like that and I rub it on, and it's plastic so it doesn't feel so good, so I wanted to put it in a roller ball so it would go on a little bit more easily. So that's kind of the main reason of this. Also, if you want to instead of using this, if there's just like 1 or 2 oils you want to travel with, these are nice because they're smaller, and the roll-on, which is a nice application technique. One thing though, if you guys do buy any kind of roller like bottle on your own that's not from doTerra, make sure that the ball that is the roller ball is metal, some form of metal or glass, not plastic, because plastic with some of these oils, the oil will eat through the plastic, which is not bad. You can still take them, they're fine, but they just don't react well with plastic. So make sure, one little tip, make sure they're metal balls. But these are just nice. I think I got this set for, I think, between $5 to $8 with like free shipping. So just Google or eBay or Amazon amber glass, and there's a lot of things you can find. So those are kind of, with the exception of the Veggie Caps, I haven't tried those yet. I just wanted to show them to you guys so you knew that they're available. These are kind of things that I really like as add-ons. I 100% recommend everything that I showed, other than the Veggie Caps. I haven't tried them yet, so I cannot speak for them, but I wanted to show them again because they're really inexpensive, and they're a great option if you do have things that you want to take internally and you either don't want to have to smell the product, because Digestin, as much as I love it, does not smell very good. It smells like licorice, which I do not like the smell of. So sometimes I might be like, I want to wear this really nice perfume today, and I don't want to smell like Digestin, or I'm going out with somebody and I don't want to smell like oil. I want to, I don't want to smell like Digestin oil. I just want to, smell like perfume or whatever. So it's nice to have that as an option. But I definitely recommend the diffuser. It's really good, especially if you have a family and you want to put something in a diffuser so that your entire family can enjoy it. The breeze stick is amazing. The travel set is great. These are not a must-have for the roller balls. They're just, once you start getting more comfortable with it and you want to start trying out blends, I recommend it. Definitely the book, if you can afford to spend the extra around $30, $35 for it, that's awesome. If you can't, see if you have a doTerra rep around you that you can borrow theirs to take a look at, or if you can text them and ask them questions, they can look it up in the book for you. Or if you can find it on eBay, Amazon, any of those stores for cheaper, if it's an older version or if it's, damaged or something, I definitely recommend it. If you cannot afford to spend the money on it, totally just Google it. There's so much information out there. It's amazing that's available on, a lot of people have blogs about it, YouTube videos, so it's definitely not life or death if you don't get the book. But these are just kind of my favorite doTerra accessories that aren't necessarily the oils, but things that help better use them, things that kind of help you a little bit better with getting more uses out of your oils. So if you guys have some more questions or comments, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to answer those as quickly as I can. Or if you want to see videos about a specific oil or really anything regarding doTerra, let me know in the comments down below. And make sure you check out my introduction to oils, how I got started with them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.